Well, it's time to play one of the bestest games ever released ever on a Nintendo system. So saith the internet.
I was waiting for the caveat it
Well,
was.
I mean, I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask you, that's the internet or your bias kicking in?
no, that's the internet. My bias is more towards Majora's Mask now, anyway. Anyway, welcome to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, as well as, much to my stupidity, the Master Quest.
I think the first one of its kind as well. This is, which both it is.
I've Master Quest Let's Plays and commentaries of any kind of footage of it, well, for that matter, is exceptionally rare on YouTube as is.
And we're doing both regular and Master Quest. Master Quest Dungeons only specifically though.
If I remember correctly, ideas thrown around that when we originally planned to commentate over this game, what was it?
It was doing well. I think it was doing Ocarina base.
David
I
was
would have done the Master Quest dungeons.
Yes.
After a while and some strong deliberations, I decided to just steal Ocarina of Time from Noel because I don't trust him with it.
You got the fisherman and yoinked it like the fisherman's hat.
Yep, I yoinked it from him, put on my windsock cap, painted it green, and it became Lonk.
Yes.
Or in this game's case, Sausage.
Your name's Sausage?
Yes. Sausage.
Fitting with
Wait,
the
I'm kidding?
typical eras of links on our commentary channels. We always name it after something Link.
In this case, Sausage Link. Because he get all the ladies in this one.
I'm going to what we named the Master
All right, we're
Master
back
Quest
to playing the harem of time.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Especially with the internet. Oh, goodness.
Again, are we going to wait until next part or keep it?
Next part.
Okay.
Anyway, TLDR for this playthrough. I'm getting everything. All the hearts, all the golden Skulltulas, which numbers 144 if you count Master Quest.
Yeah.
All the treasure chests in the dungeons, all the bottles, all of it, just
Again, that is your fault for doing all this.
Yes,
For
it
a
is.
whole 200%.
I'd closer class it as 150.
Yeah, because Master is like half a game.
Fair enough.
Because Master Quest, I handicap myself.
That's putty golf.
Remember when this used to be the shit for 3D animation?
And then we got that Wind Waker demo, Wind Waker a teaser.
Oh yeah, that
You've
game.
come a long way.
Yep.
Then we got that little teaser in the Wind Waker, not Wind Waker game, which is
No, it was-
models.
Realistic Ganondorf and Link having a sword fight.
and you have a duel.
That was the freaking Space World demo.
Yeah. And then we
Which-
got Wind Waker like a year later.
And boy, did the American fan base lash.
Again, that there was the start of these other cycle that was.
Sadly, yeah.
Actually, no,
Pretty
I would argue Majora's Mask.
Yeah, I think, yeah. After this game came out, everyone was like, yes, this is the best game ever. Jonas, the fuck is this piece of shit
The
game?
thing is, it was a tech demo. It wasn't meant to be, this is what the next Zelda game would technically be. This is just what it could look like. But then people, got their hopes too high. They got Wind Waker. They got pissy about it. And thus,
But then
Try-
Twilight came out though, and we're like, oh, we're gonna go. Twilight kind of shit though, isn't it?
Twilight Princess has not aged visually well,
Oh God, no, God, no.
especially with the HD remake.
it's an era of its time.
Yeah, because if you think of Wind Waker, how it's stylized can last forever. It can.
Cartoons. It's hard for a cartoon to age poorly, visually.
Yes.
If
definitely
it's
can.
looking good, at the very least, it's going to keep that over time. If you start off with something that looks really bad, it's going to age like milk.
The Voider.
Yeah, right. Technical issues. Don't you?
Navi's vision isn't what it used to be.
Ha ha ha. Look, I'd rather not redo this game from scratch. Thank you very much.
I'm guessing that was something you just cut on during the editing process rather than,
It didn't show up during gameplay, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's some. I think XSplit or OBS was that.
OBS.
OBS.
I don't use XSplit anymore.
And you have dumbass and sausage.
For a second there, I was wondering. Oh wait, I was wondering because wait, Navi's the dumbass. I wouldn't call her a dumbass. I'd call her
A nuisance.
Annoying.
Annoying, but nuisance works too. Because woman, I have played this game since it launched on N64. Quit bugging me.
I haven't finished the game. I own 2 copies of the game. I do original and 3DS remake.
Ignore the original, especially if you're playing in PAL territory.
Again, I own N64 and that game I do in box. Mini. The box is kind of been just kept together because of where I got it.
I want to say first time ever playing this game was back when the frickin'... It was a Brawl demo, wasn't it?
Yes.
Which people have managed to speedrun.
Yeah, and beat the game in it. You're like, Jesus.
Yeah, which is surprising, honestly.
The full thing.
No.
Yeah.
The demo is like what?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. And people managed to beat the game from the point you started, pretty much. And just beat it there.
Like, it's the whole game, but it cuts off at 5 minutes.
Yes. People managed to beat it within 3, I think 3.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. They were able to beat it in 5 minutes.
Within 3, I want to say something.
Ocarina of Time is a buggy game, Ben. Don't expect it a legitimate playthrough like that.
No,
Speedrunners have broken Ocarina of Time to hell back.
But no, most experience for Ocarina of Time was when the 3DS version came out for the 3DS. This is my first 3DS game, too.
I have a feeling that's many people's first 3DS game.
The fuck was mine? Because I know I got mine for my birthday the year after it came out. But I don't remember... What month did it come out of the year it came out? Was it October? Was it something like that? Or was it end of the year? Because I don't remember getting it the year after I did it. All I remember was fucking Ronan having an ambassador DLC the fucker does.
With all those exclusive
June 19th.
games.
June, did you say?
It released in June.
See, I got it in...
Of 2011.
I got mine in January 2012 then, I turn around to see my cat just jumping and got scared by something he did. I'm like, you good, buddy? Yeah. You got a rock, what you do with the rock? I just chuck
We're
it.
going to break the rocks. We're going to cut the grass.
Hopefully you don't pick up a rock, throw it, didn't land on the ground so it hits you in the head.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Rock throw. Someone used counter on the rock throw.
Yeah, Link he tried to use rock throw, but he hurt himself in confusion. We will cut the grass. We will look through the grass. We will break the rocks. We will break into people's houses. We will make money.
As you do.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
What?
still
I'm trying to
surprised.
be the hero of Hyrule. The law doesn't apply to me right now.
I'm surprised rupees are considered currency
I mean-
because you can find them in freaking grass.
I mean, yeah. Again, the money system in Hyrule is so fucked. It is.
Can you imagine just like going through like some random grass outside and just finding 25 cents?
I wish it were that easy to make money, then I cut the grass more often.
I mean, the thing is though, like looking at Twilight Princess in a money
Or
armor.
you're just cutting the grass. You get money. You get frickin' bullets, a gun. Like what the hell happened here?
Some bombs. Like, what the fuck?
Then I bump into the trees in my backyard, and a $20 bill falls out.
Meanwhile, you get brain damage.
A $20 bill.
Ooh, fancy traditions. Ooh.
Look, a dude really wants to hear for the whole
I'm
rupee
taking
grind.
the piss. I am taking the piss.
No, it's because it's also you, David.
Yes.
You know.
Oh, bite me.
I mean, I would, but you know, an ocean's in the way.
Fair enough. Anyway, yeah, expect to see a lot of those transitions.
Don't do that.
Expect to see a lot of those transitions because there's gonna be a lot of cutting back and
Who
forth.
said I was
It's
biting
just-
with my teeth? Okay, normally can just bite him on the shoulder with it.
I kind of expected you to go out and buy a pair of joke teeth.
That's the idea. Yes, get them just nom on your shoulder.
Eh,
Oh, whatever.
not the least I deserve after all the shit we give each other.
I should have a spring load just to bonk your face with it. there's a Skull Kid.
We're going to ignore him for a while.
Because we need a flute.
Just let the kid vibe. You know, out here in the
Indeed.
forest.
I'm so used to randomize at this point. We're just going just not here, then just.
By that you mean my playing of the randomizer.
I mean, as I'm playing, I'm so used to again, just so used to just all this shit. Calm
All
down!
right.
Calm down!
What happened there? Yeah, soda. Here's 10.
I blacked out after I
$10.
lost 40 rupees.
What happened there?
Jesus
No idea.
Christ!
No, you know what? You turn your back after you pick up the stick upgrade. He's just holding one of them right behind you.
Bonk.
With a big fat thwack.
Yeah.
Hi, Mito. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, you're crushing on Saria, blah.
Yep, and they're all named frickin', from
It's
that one
musical
town in
puns.
Zelda 2.
Yeah, plus a lot of these Kokiri are named after musical puns if you actually go digging through a lot of the old source material.
Oh, really?
Well, let's start with the obvious jokes here, Bryan. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, da.
Okay, fair enough.
A lot of the Kokiri names use at least two of those syllables put together.
Okay.
I mean, Saria, Aria.
There's also that.
Well, yeah, that one's a gimme right there.
Though, again, Zelda 2, as Bryan put it.
Yeah, because, they decide, hey, you know what would be good to name certain characters of the game? Those towns that we named in Zelda 2, let's just take them and put them here.
Okay,
Which
but
also adds to the
gets
sort
what?
of timelines they were
I mean-
setting and building up.
I mean,
with the
they-
fact that we keep going back in time.
I mean, the thing is though, who played or beat that 2 when it came out?
Without Game Genie.
Without a guide.
Without Game Genie.
Exactly.
Either you have the people who actually had a source to know from to play the games, the people who played it blind and actually beat it, the people who were blind who didn't beat it, It's just I imagine still was a lot, hence why we got Link to the Past, which streamlined the whole game process
Yeah.
pretty much.
And went back to the top down that everyone prefers.
Was then eventually big. Then the whole logic of all the collectibles from Link to the Past became this game eventually.
It's just
With
funny how
3 and 7.
so funny how you consider it the fact that they didn't bring back the 2D sections to Link's Awakening, where they realized, oh wait, maybe we should use these sparingly instead of the whole game.
Yeah, and then threw in Goombas and piranha plants.
Because it's a dream, woo!
And then Kirby.
Yeah.
Because it's a dream, woo!
Why
That-
is it named exactly anyway? The Kirby.
That's what's on the Game Boy, so
Kirby.
it's why to have
Kirby.
Kirby. Yeah,
And eventually Water as well at some points.
because dream.
Nah, that's
woo!
Mama.
I need to get around to doing Link's Awakening 2. DX specifically.
Game Boy,
DX.
Game Boy Color,
DX.
remaking
Game Boy
it.
Color.
DX.
Ah,
Yeah,
the less
Game Boy
buggy
Color.
I
one.
don't own Link's Awakening on Switch. I don't.
And you're not prepared to pay full price for that yet.
No, I just want to play DX first, and then somebody's gonna take the remake.
I used to have the remake on the 3DS, or not the remake, but the 3DS version when it came on the eShop for Link's Awakening DX.
Yeah.
The power of the virtual console.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. Which didn't it say it was going to end this year?
I think.
If you're talking about the Wii U and the 3DS, they're slowly being phased out because they're gonna stop taking credit card payments.
Yeah. I know. In Japan they have her.
No, that's a matter of time then.
And you know what that means? They're officially stopped supporting. Grab your peg legs and pirate hooks.
Yep. And say those 7
It was
C's.
fun while it lasted. Oh, time to go.
Yeah, time to sail those.
Come on, Polly. Come on, Polly. We're off to sail the high seas.
The digital C's.
No, the high CCs plus.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And look, the first required item of the game, a slingshot. I feel like this has been done before in other Zelda games.
Oh, at this point,
Let's see. Zelda 1 was taking the sword. Zelda 2 was
Well, if you mean slingshot in general or first items,
Because
because a slingshot, I want to say started with this game.
the first
Because
require
most
the
of the time you
first
have a bow and arrow
yeah,
for
because the
the other one that
first
you
the
pass.
require item you get in like Zelda in the past is the fucking lanterner.
All hail the lamp.
Because don't give it any dog because it's fucking bullshit without it.
Zelda one.
Randomizer woes.
Don't fucking remind me, please.
Link to the Past without the lantern is a suicide mission.
Exactly.
Yes.
You can do it though, but don't.
It's ill-advised unless you're a god.
Mixed things you can't think so. You need to fight Gandalf. You need though, or fire arrows.
Or the one thing.
All hail the fire rod.
Yeah, you need
Especially the Tyrell Warriors equivalent.
You need a few. You do. Let's see here. When make you get. You get like
The first item there is the
conductor stick.
the Wind Waker.
Yeah. When we get Salva.
Well, I mean, I thought we were just going by first dungeon item.
Because the first require line you get is that.
Because you get that, you get the bottle from frickin' what's her name? It's not coming to me. The hell's her name?
Who? I'm with Islander.
Which girl?
Medley, that's her name.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the bottle
The one
to
which you can throw into a wall pretty much.
or get her get crushed in the Earth Temple if you're
Yeah.
feeling sick.
You ever being like an arsehole?
Well, it's one of the many lonks in the Zelda multiverse. At least one's got to be a dick.
Mm.
Oh, it was the grappling hook. It's like, what would it come to mind? Yeah, it's the grappling hook from Wind Waker.
It's the second Soul Chill, I think, or the first one is this.
The first.
Okay, I'm thinking of the one
First
lower
of
down I am.
many.
One below is the first one. Is the second one. Yeah, the first Gold there.
The
The one
first
that always
of
comes to mind
many.
in this dungeon is always the one on the grate that you have to long jump for, or jump slash.
It's the one at the very bottom. I think of. I don't think it's down here. Do.
Yeah, fun fact about that particular gold sculptor you're referencing, Brian. That one actually caused a crash in earlier Zelda ROMs.
Wow.
Yeah, they had to fix that.
Yeah, I think of this one. I do. The one over here. As being the first, but give me the one on that
Yeah,
one.
there's that one.
Oh, there's two.
Yeah.
There's two in here. There's
Yeah, there's
one.
two. One's on the actual vines, and then there's this one.
Yeah, apparently doing that would crash a game on an earlier ROM.
Mm.
Jesus.
I don't
Let's
know
go for
why,
a new
and
technology is new to, and it crashed.
that's only like 30 minutes into the game, if I'm being
Yeah.
generous.
That was kind of funny if, like, if the Switch Online version was just broke when that happened, though.
It already breaks.
I know, but imagine they just broke like that, like the foot arms in. You're like, so you can work out. Okay, they are really that behind they are.
Bruh, I've seen Paper Mario crash on Game Over screen.
In what on emulator or on the Nintendo Online Switch thingy?
Switch Online.
Jesus.
And do you
Someone
know
could put an
what? Do you
actual
know
Game
what
Over.
happens if Switch Online crashes?
What happens exactly?
You lose your payment, you gotta pay another $60.
Oh Jesus.
You lose your save data.
damn.
Oh, really now? Well, all of it.
You lose your save data from the last time you launched Switch Online.
That's dumb.
What the fuck?
That's better than losing your entire console.
Fair enough.
Fair.
It just breaks apart.
It just,
I actually- I don't-
Ben, none of us are Luigi who had Thwomp crush a Switch.
So I do have a funny story. I have no idea if I brought this up before. Maybe I did. My original Nintendo Wii kicked the bucket,
Uh-huh.
and you want to know what's really funny though? Or at least what I found funny, and my friends found funny. I was playing Brawl at the time, and the game crashed as I did a Falcon Punch.
oh, you haven't mentioned for that, yes.
At first, I thought, "Oh, the game crashed. That's strange." No, the Wii died.
It just dies.
The OS took it with you.
That was one Falcon Punch too many, I guess. I just
Captain
completely
Falcon,
bricks
destroyer
my
of
Wii.
Wii's.
No, it's just like, Ben's just trying to play the game just fine, but the inside's that one scene from the anime. The Galactic
Falcon Punch.
Legend of Falcon, huh?
Yeah.
Like that whole anime was a weird thing to come out of, and then like last episode, here's just
It's
the
F-Zero.
fuck.
What'd you
I mean,
expect?
then here's the
I've
fucking punch.
never actually seen, other than that clip, I've never seen the anime.
Yeah, I just know that Falcon Punch.
It exists. But yeah, but I think it's like the game. It's like the game, but just as just the show. And then here comes the only Smash Bros. Original thing, and the follow-up where he kills Falcon does it. And he's like the second Falcon
to be fair, Smash Bros. Kind of gave Captain Falcon the punch, the knee, and such, but also gave Ganondorf canonically his side B.
The sword, wasn't it?
He uses it in Twilight Princess.
No, the flame chokehold, the purple one.
The Warlock dash, or whatever they call it.
Yeah, it was using Twilight Princess to kill the frickin' Sage of
I'm
Water.
trying to
I think.
think. Is that the only incident in Smash Bros. Where technically a character is a clone file from another character in a different series? Because that's the thing, right? Ganondorf is essentially a clone of Captain Falcon.
Pikachu and Pichu, Link and Young Link has Toon Link eventually, which are all the same franchise still.
Fox and Falco.
Fox and Falco, same series, and Wolf.
Yeah,
All same
pretty
series.
much. Which is sad because really the idea of the Echo Fighters being like, we couldn't we want to bring this character in, but we couldn't think of like
And they're very
a
similar to
unique
another character they are as well. The others, so
aspects of the other ones. It works honestly, and it gives a good reason why you have these characters. But at the same time, we could definitely have more characters from other series using the movesets already made for Smash. Just tweak it a bit.
because Mario and Dr. Mario, Roy and Moth at the beginning were very similar. They were at first.
The original clones, other than Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, but at least Luigi's slightly more different than Mario.
Well, yeah, that's the thing though. In Mario 64, both were definitely clones, and same with
Mario
Melee.
64.
Mario 64.
Yeah, well, I mean they were.
Yeah, true.
They
yes.
were. Let's be honest. But what I mean is, in Smash 64 and Melee, they were pretty much the same characters, just with some different attributes. Until Brawl, where Mario went more Sunshine with Flood and just changed it. Well, Luigi was kept the same.
Again, Dr. Mario was just Mario was doing Melee. Like it's like you're saying, borrowing the difference of
Oh yeah, but then in Brawl he was taken out until Smash 4, where they brought him back.
We give him the stomp. Give him the stomp that says Fludder. Pretty much. That was given really.
And electrical aspects to his attacks.
Again, that's the
Never did understand
That's the
that.
Luigi's thing it is though.
Never did understand that with Dr. Mario.
My guess.
Oh.
It was like his side A and something. Is that what you're on about? With his like electrical.
Yeah,
abilities?
He's a doctor. Doctors use electricity.
My guess is because like the what's it called what's the thing you revive people with the thing you rub freaking
Paddles.
Yeah, those things. Basically, my guess is like that from Dr. Mario, like
You
clear.
know, as harsh it would be, I would love to see it as a grab attack.
It's like
Just
clear.
grab, and then throw him.
It's like clear. Throw.
Well, not the weirdest thing Smash Bros. Would ever do. Anyway, back to game. Hey, look, we're at the first boss.
Giant spider.
Which is
Goma?
kind of like a hand.
Yeah, Goma. Armor Goma. Who's basically been sucking the life out of the Deku and he's dead.
The pair-
Done.
Jesus.
Yeah, you could take him quite easy, kinda.
I know you take out the boss lickety spit, but like in actual time.
That's not even a boss. That was a mook. That was a regular enemy.
It's a
Yeah,
moving
it's
boss's
like, all
clone.
right, mini boss defeated. Where's the true boss?
Like the thing is though.
That
do
was
you
the
mean
true
that was the-
boss.
Again,
Wait,
like,
what?
Again, though, the other because the other two like child bosses you fight, 3 take speak, but 2 of them
Are much harder.
yeah, may as well. They take time to fight the fight they do.
Yeah,
This
they
one,
have
you-
more
this-
armor
this-
frames than Goma.
This one you need not a stick and a sword. That's it. Not even a sword. You just need a knot and a stick to take them out.
Though kind of funny if you think about it in time apps, because like in the original game, you needed a bow and arrow specifically to defeat Goma in Zelda 1. So it's like in this, since this is back in the past, they haven't evolved that dexterity, so they get shot with the fickle slingshot and they get knocked out.
Yeah. Because again,
And then get smacked in the eyeball with a stick and then stabbed repeatedly.
Because this is like this is sort of the split timeline this is. So again, it still implies with the hero defeated timeline. It implies that Link dies at some point in the journey and then again wins.
Yeah,
I like
doesn't
I
matter
like to
where.
think he dies at the final battle.
That makes sense. Yeah, like Ganondorf
Yeah.
takes out Link. He does it. Takes him out then.
And somehow obtains the full Triforce, but then gets sealed away. I don't know.
Maybe another Satan and Zelda managed to just just contain him again.
Zelda pulls a.
But since this was
Well,
weaker
it will
this
be
time,
able from their descendants, I guess, with the Wind Waker. It just touches the Triforce first.
it's like mine now.
Mine! I touched it first!
Yeah. I'm it. Dibs.
And plot dump the first of this
Power,
game.
wisdom, courage.
Yep.
I do not see a pink dog around here.
But there's
There's
gold
big.
one, and apparently the Eternal Flame. Apparently,
No affiliation, we swear.
I mean, yes, as a blue. That's a clear red flame that is.
What do you mean? Look, that's our second logo right there.
I was saying I had both I had both colours that I did on it.
Oh, Christ. Yeah. One formed the mass, one formed the sky, and then one formed the grass.
The nature.
I feel like one kind of got screwed over there. So two essentially formed essential parts of the world, and then what's the other one? A mask.
Life.
You know, we have to have stuff in this world.
Yes, you need life. Or else it's just a dead world already. It is though. Again, this is the one of like three.
You know, these three become less and less relevant over the years when you think about it.
I mean, the next fucking game, shouldn't have been though, in a way. Thanks to the fucking.
then
In
after
an ultimate
that-
universe, they never existed.
After that one, they come back to the forefront and drown the world.
Yes.
Yes.
And one of
After that one, they're ignored again.
and what? What was one of them killed in terms of this one? Was that one of them just the Guardians?
No, it was a sage.
Just a stage of
Water. It's water.
Okay, yeah, the City games have several different Guardians or sages of the same fucking element they do.
And multiple different layers of godlike hierarchy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
The Triforce goddesses, and there's the light spirits and Twilight Princess. Then there's the dragons and Skyward Sword and Lady Hylia.
Wow, this is depressing.
there's the fucking then there's the fucking then there's the goddamn Laurel.
Yeah,
Triforce.
the great grand taker of the
Whoever the fuck
forest.
those three fuck
Freaking
gods
time
are.
right now.
Yeah, you get the higher one, you got Laurel shit. The fucking Twilight Realm. That whole shit's going on.
Wherever the hell Termina fits in this.
Termina is just purgatory, I think, at this point.
Who knows?
Or some Lost Woods, illusion
Probably
maybe.
was just a fever game while Link was looking for Navi. Ate some mushrooms and passed out.
I might guess after he beat Majora, he woke up as a Starforce at that point.
Who knows?
Like, it's his journey to become Starforce at that point.
People say he died in a war at the very least, rather than,
Well, what we know is that people become
What
Starforce.
war? Against the Gerudo?
I don't know,
But
the
yeah,
fact that
no.
he lost an eye.
Because yes, they become Starforce if a person gets lost in the lost, but they become a Starforce to do for adults. And adult
Fuck this game. It fucks this game universe and its timeline.
that Nintendo made official, and then had to amend it slightly for each time the game comes out, barring Hyrule Warriors, barring with Hyrule Warriors and godforsaken Hyrule Warriors and also Breath of the Wild.
In other words, oops.
Yeah, he'd be dead.
Oh well, at least in 7 years they finally closed his damn mouth.
Here's hoping the termites don't get to him.
He's dead
Yeah,
water.
like,
What can they do about it?
Well, we could have got the monsters in there, but now
You want Bug to desecrate a corpse of our father?
Your father?
the giant tree.
I said, father?
It's not so much, but still.
He basically is a father to these children, and now he's just dead.
Well, again, there are more. They're eternal, like life spirits. They are, or tree spirits, or whatever the fuck they are.
Who knows?
Because
They're just products of the freaking gods, whatever the hell.
they don't age at all. They don't. Yet they're always probably a child size. They are though.
Yes, they do. Over time, they age.
They age, but
Well,
not
you're
physically.
You're saying the Sprout at the end of the game here is just freaking like he's already adult size. He's just tiny.
I meant they don't grow. They don't. by men of them age. They're always in that small form they are for the entire time, but unless they get killed by something or someone.
Or turned into trees.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, talking about Kokiri or talking about Great Deku?
Yes.
Kokiri Forest is weird.
Yes.